So we are here with Odean Skeen, formerly of Wolmers boys, and he made his way from Wolmers to South Plains Junior College in 2013.
Yes, sir.
And then you moved after that. Now you're here at Auburn University. So you're a junior at Auburn.
Yeah.
And have one more year eligibility after this.
Yes, sir.
How was that transition though from Jamaica, from Wolmers? I mean, you enjoyed some success at Wolmers.
Good success.
And you won Carifta under 17. The 1 and the 2, you did the double. That was a wonderful meet for you. So coming from Jamaica to South Plains, how was that transition for you?
Well, first of all, it was rocky because I didn't know what the atmosphere was like. But you know, once I settled in South Plains, you know, I meet new people, new friends, new atmosphere, which helped me to keep my composure and stay at least by myself, you know, before I started making friends with people. The transition in high school was really rough. I got rough training by Bertrand Cameron, Christopher Hawley, and David Riley. But coming to junior college, you know, Coach Blaine Wiley, he teaches us that you got to be a man, you got to be by yourself sometimes. So the training was rough, including, you know, the weather always switching up. I think the weather is bipolar in Texas, where I was. And
why is it bipolar?
Because, like, from August, school started from August to October, the second week in October, it was just start snowing until April. So
snow from October to April. After the heat.
I tell you.
Yeah, man.
So,
wow.
Like, it was my first indoor meet. I didn't run indoor. I didn't know nothing about indoors. You know, I ran my first indoor meet, and I came over with a big PR. It was the fastest. I think it was the fastest 55 meters ever to run by a young person or a person in junior college. And the time was what, 6:11.
Wow.
And then Marvin break it by 6:09, but he ran that outdoors. But the transition, it was really good, you know. I'm dedicated to work. Anything I put my mind to, I can do.
Wow, that's wonderful. So tell me now, you shared with me earlier that people really didn't want you to go to junior college, but you still did that. You had faith and belief in yourself. You thought that was the right choice at the time, right decision.
The transition out of high school, especially for Wolmers boys, everybody expects you to go to a top university overseas or in Jamaica. But you know what, things happen, and the transition that I make from high school to junior college, I think it was the best move for me, because it took me 2 years to finish junior college and then took off another 2 years out of university. So right now I'm in my junior year, which I took off a year last year to focus on education so I can graduate in December. So right now I'm on my way to getting a bachelor's degree, and hopefully by next year I could start my master's program.
So wow, so when you start your master's, you would have would that give you another year of eligibility?
Yeah, another year of eligibility.
Well, so you do your master's at Auburn.
Yes, sir.
So then you could actually run for another 2 years at Auburn.
Well, hopefully.
That's
hopefully.
wonderful. And what I like the focus on education. Do you think that started because of Wolmers boys, the stress on education for you, or your parents?
To tell you the truth, it all started when I left Wolmers.
Yeah.
You know, all the criticism, all the bashing I get. I use that as a confidence booster, and to show them that, you know.
And as criticism about going to the junior college.
Yeah, show them that for these kids, not all about trucks, all about education as well.
Wow.
So right now, I just in my zone play my games, you know, because be a balanced track and field athlete, a student athlete at Auburn University is really rough, really tough, but I'm sticking to it and hopefully finish.
Wow. And now your personal best coming out of South Plains was 10.12?
10-11.
10.11. And when you left Jamaica, what was your PB at that time?
10.28.
10.28, and in the 200?
20.84.
So 10.28 and 20.84. Did you run that 10.28 in Champs, or was it
No, I ran it at World Juniors.
World Juniors.
Yeah.
So what do you attribute the improvement? Because you also ran recently in the SECs, you ran 9.98 with a...
That's way before SECs, way before SECs. That was my first 100 meters for the outdoors.
The 9.98?
Yeah.
Right. So was that win daily or was legal?
Legal win.
9:98. Was that your first time under 10 seconds?
First time under 10 seconds.
How that feel though? Is it different? Do you feel any different running 10:1 and 9:98?
Well, tell the truth, on that day, it was just on that day. You know, I mainly focus on execution. Don't watch the time because the time will automatically come once you execute. But on that day, you know, I told my coach, listen, I'm not going here to run hard or to push. I'm just going there to execute. You know, surprisingly, coach said like, it's impossible because the track is dead. So he don't know what to do, what to expect. He was so elated. He was like, I can't believe it. I said, coach, you know, that was just the first step. It's like, you know, you set the bar for others. So it's like, coach, you know, it's a good feeling, but I have to do it again. When he said, you know, don't push it, you know, focus on what we need to focus on. Execution is the key. And tell the truth, I didn't really get a good start in 100 meters.
Yeah.
Didn't get a good start, but the way my transition set out, you know, it helped me to build up in the last 60, 70 meters. When I took my time and focused on my form, look across on the clock, I see 9:92. I was like, that's it.
Yeah,
then it run up to 9:98. But you know, I give God thanks because nothing is possible without Father God.
Quite true, man. So what is your favorite phase though in the 100? You think or your strongest phase in the 100? Is it the dry phase? What phase for you is your strongest?
I think my phase is the dry phase.
Dry,
you know, because I drive for like 40 meters, which I could actually glance and see everybody who is in front of me or beside me. So I know where I'm positioned in the race. Once I